Are you ready yet, Lego, or what?
No, why the fuck would I be ready?
And we're back with another YouTube vid. The Knight Brothers are back again. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're brand new to this channel, please smash that subscribe button. It really is important to help us grow this awesome channel. And fellas, we're trying to push 10K. We're just under the 9K mark. We're getting really close. So every single subscriber helps. So please smash that red button. It really helps us. We got Hershey from the Sons of Tatooine. Hello, my friend. How are you, buddy? How you been?
Oh man, not too bad. Pretty freaking hot, you know. The double suns up here, they be baking you pretty good, and that's not the only way I'm baked, but that's a whole different scenario. Nah, man, it's been good, you know. War week last week, TB on this week, Conquest, GAC, freaking everything all at once, ain't it?
Yeah, it's all happening, mate. And that's the way this game goes, doesn't it, sometimes, buddy?
Yeah.
It's all at once or nothing at all, feast or famine. So,
Absolutely.
at least you got some stuff to do. And, of course, everyone's favourite legend, GAC superstar, global number 10, Lego. Hello, Lego. Welcome, brother. How you going, man?
Good, mate. I'm good. How you going?
Good. Congrats, dude. Top 10 GAC on the leaderboard right now as we speak, going into this week. Huge thrill for you, man. We're all absolutely stoked for you. We're pretty happy. You've got a pretty rough week ahead of you, though, haven't you? It's going to be a pretty tough contest.
Yeah, mate. Got some pretty big names in the GAC scene in my bracket this week. I was actually hoping to go up against Loki this round, but I'll have to maybe we can match up for the next round.
You have Loki in your grouping, yeah? You got Loki in your grouping?
I do have Loki in my grouping.
Oh, that would be massive.
Nice.
That'd be
That
nice.
would be
That'd be nice if
huge.
we can match up.
No, I hope it all works out for you, man. Congratulations. We are super thrilled. Don't suck, okay? Straight up, don't suck. That would be great.
That's the
All
plan.
right, that'd be awesome. If you could actually, put some effort in, maybe try and snag a win, that would be a good idea.
If I can go 1-2, I'll be happy. No, I'm joking. I may be the 3-0 because I'm the best there is.
If you're not sure,
Hey, we wake up and piss excellence, baby.
Yep. And if you're not
Nah,
sure,
it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be challenging, that's for sure. But we're gonna give it our best shot, and
that's fantastic.
hopefully that's enough.
If you're not sure how good he is, feel free to ask him. He'll tell you all
just come to the
fucking
Discord.
day long. Don't you worry about that, ladies and
Let
gentlemen.
everyone know.
Let's get after it. We've got a lot going on this week, but before we were about to start the Omicron list, we got the full Omicron list for the start of March. We did it a month ago. We're back again. It's been a month already. We're going to check out the list and see what's changed on that list. I'm going to speak to, of course, the two boys here. I want to know their opinion on what I should be asking the developers in a few days now. We'll talk about that pretty quickly as well. We got the mod of the week, of course, as well, and of course we have some planning tips from Lego. He's a top 10 player. We may as well get some planning tips for GAC to get ready to battle the big boys. Hopefully you guys can learn something there. And we have a really cool hot topic coming in. They're pretty decisive. This one's no different, guys. You're going to absolutely love this one. Stick around for the end because it is going to be absolutely full on. We're going to be button heads. And everyone's going to have a different opinion. That's the best part of it. So before we start, I do want to mention, of course, if you do go to the description below, we do have a link that'll take you to our Discord server. If you jump in there, and if you are struggling with the cam mission, we're at the time of recording this, we're about to do phase 3 of Lightside Geo. We are offering a cam streaming service. You can help with your modding and also run you through the battle in real time. You just show your screen. You don't even need to talk. Just show your screen. The guys there will help you. So get over there and just tag Cam Modder or Cam Boss in our Discord server, and they'll come along and give you a hand. They'll set up a voice chat area, come and hang out there, and hopefully you get the cam mission, you get yourself some cam shards. So guys, feel free to jump in the link below if you need some help. Everyone's welcome, straight up. Guys, let's get down to the Omicron list. It is always fun to see what the changes are. There, of course, will be ups and downs. We've had some new additions, of course, as well, that have come in very recently. So we'll get straight into it. We'll get into the Omicron list. The first one is, of course, the GAC list. I think the GAC list with the Omicrons seem to be a little bit more favourable, guys, I think, overall, compared to War and TB from what we're seeing out there. Hirsch, would I be wrong?
Oh, I'd say, yeah, for the majority of people, I think GAC is where it's at, especially with crystals being moved there. That's everybody's got to go for it, And
Absolutely.
most people are putting every Omicron, if not all of them.
Yeah, it's going that way. Absolutely. I think you've got more. You got more GAC ones as well, Lego, than War and TB. Yeah, I don't think. You don't have any for TB, have you? I don't think.
No. For TV.
No, not when you got a crazy Mon Mothma. That's a whole different story. We're not even going to go there, guys. Straight up. Let's get down to it. So let's go through the Omicrons. We've separated them into two different groups. So we're going to do the GAC ones first. So we're going to go through the list, and at the top of the list, of course, is Qui-Gon Jinn. I did this one recently, boys. I'll start with you, Hirsch. This one's a really, really good one, mate. It's just more and more solid as the time goes by. 100,000 people have Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron. Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, man. It's damn good. Honestly, the kind of stat boost that he provides with having so many different Jedi that are requirements or are pilots for something or just, well-known characters, everybody's going to have some Jedi to be able to throw under him. And they can do a lot of really good work, whether on defense or for offense as well.
Yeah, spot on. Absolutely. An interesting one, Lego. Chirper. The Murder Bears are getting some love, mate, with the Omicrons. Bit of Omicron love there.
Yeah, that is a bit of a surprise. Obviously,
Definitely.
yeah, Ewoks are built mainly to get C-3PO. Obviously, there's probably a lot of people that's just one of their better geared teams, so they've thrown the extra Omicron on.
Absolutely. And, of course, one that I really like, Zam. I really like Zam. Yeah. Her speed boost makes bounty hunters unbelievable. It really does.
Work, man.
Yeah.
They do work, bro.
Hunters are boss. They really are. Zam is an absolute ripper. It straight up is. This one's a cool one. Womps. Wampa is up there, sitting in 4th position right now, Lego. I've actually done this one a few days ago. I did this before lock this week, the Wampa one. I really like it. I have concerns, like many do, that there might be a slight tweak to him as far as what he does. There was certainly a bit of interest in what he can and can't do up until now. But Lego, mate, Wampa's a beast. Surprise, surprise.
Well, yeah, that's a big change. That's a big intake in a week. Obviously, that one we only talked about last week. And now, yeah, it's pretty much what's jumped straight to 4th on the list. That's pretty crazy. Obviously, a lot of people have him at about Relic 3 for Luke, and obviously what we've seen today. He's doing some work against a full GL team. So
yeah, that's the concern. That's the concern, isn't it? I mean, he's taken down GLs. Wampa Solo's taken down GLs. That's always a red flag. Yeah, straight up.
Probably going to be something that's looked at pretty quickly.
Yeah. And he did it by himself.
For everyone's sake, well, we hope that it doesn't get touched.
Fair enough. I like it.
Yeah,
Hirsch,
agree.
Let's talk Iden, mate. Ooh, I like Iden.
That's a spicy one, man.
That is. Oh man, off the rip, she's insane.
Really good.
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Really good.
Yeah, 16,000. That's a pretty good number. 11,000 in the last month. That is honestly a huge jump.
I will be surprised if we don't see her overtake Zam, potentially Chirpa.
Really? You think it'll be right up there in the top 2 to 3? Ooh, I like that. I
think so. Just there's not another team out there that basically tells your entire CLS team to get stuffed.
Yeah.
Just straight up get screwed. Like there's nothing you can do about it. If you take it in against an Omi, like an Omi Iden team, you're probably going to lose straight up.
Yeah, that's it. The next one, of course, is our boy.
It's a trap.
Our boy Akbar is next on the list, of course. Almost 12,000 people have Akbar up till now in March at the time of recording this. Quite surprising, to be honest. Is it just because a lot of people have access to him, Lego? Is that why a lot of people are chucked it on? Like if they got some Omicrons hanging around, they can't really use on anyone else they haven't unlocked yet? Would that be the reason for that or not?
Potentially. I'm not too sure what the... I won't be putting that one on anytime soon. So I'm not... It's not one that jumps out at me. It's like, I need it. So...
Yeah.
It's probably one of those. It's probably one of my higher geared characters. I need to put an Omicron on, or I use him for something, or obviously GAC because everyone's so different, and different GP levels. some people just, have more use out of it than
Yeah.
other people.
Hey,
So.
Akbar is a pilot, and they did confirm Ag and Omicron does increase speed on pilot ships. So potentially down the line, you throw that one if you have one extra, give you a little more speed on your snack bar.
Yeah, I thought Omicrons didn't. Okay, but anyway, that's fair enough.
I
Then.
think I believe in Swug of the Event server they did say that basically it's like a Zeta. It's just another upgrade tier to the ability.
Okay.
So adding another ability tier just is the same thing as adding a Zeta or Omega would do.
Yep, so straight up. It's a trap. There we go. Our boy Akbar there, straight up. Leia is next on the list. Again, I'm really surprised. 7,000 people. So it started at 3 last month. 3.5, and now another 7,000 this month have got Leia. Man, I'm surprised by that as well. I like it. I'm surprised by it. Am I upset about it? No. But I would have thought Dash would have been above Leia on that list, Hirsch. That's just my opinion. But is that just because people don't have Dash yet? That must be.
I'm thinking so. I think people are kind of hesitant to put the Omicron on if they're low stars, which for some of these, I think you can kind of get away with it. Especially, I think Dash is one of those, just because the prepared mechanic, giving that to the rest of the team constantly. Even if you try and kill him first, Vandor's just going to bring him back.
Yeah.
So even if he is lower geared, you're not really losing as much through that.
Spot on. Lego, 4,330 people, as you said, have made a bad decision in life. They have put the Rose Omicron on. Not surprising, because, she works well in a raid team, but I'm surprised there are that many. It's one that a lot of people, I'm sure, really probably don't want to do.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I really don't want to talk about it. It is.
Two of our boys have that. Our boys Grid
He's just no good. He's no good.
Grid has it on his main account, and Vibhuti has it as well.
I'm not sure.
Again, there's 2 bad decisions made there in life, straight up, just alone out of the 4,330. Yeah, look, yeah. I think there's better ones to do there.
I don't know. But, yeah, you could use her, and she could have that,
Yeah, it's serviceable, but it's not essential.
Man, do I really want to put an Omicron on
it's a definite luxury, and I don't know what the team is killing with that Omicron that it wouldn't kill without.
Yes, that's the biggest thing.
Yes.
And when it comes down to it, for a lot of these, that's kind of my determining factor.
With the Omicron, though, again, does it affect ship power at all? I actually am not 100% sure on that one. I need to check.
So I was just reading chat. If it's a relic, if it's a 9, it will. If it's a level 9 ability.
Mm-hmm. So like if it's above the Zeta,
8 doesn't. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I think they have to have the Zeta already, like the Zeta level ability.
I was just wondering whether that would make the Mega Fortress, the big password name thing that people use as a password.
Oh, you mean the printer?
Yeah, the printer. I was just wondering whether that would make it any more tanky, because right now it's not great.
The ship is unfortunately not very good. I hope we can talk to that, to the developers this weekend on the stream about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely get down to that one. We'll have a chat about it. Krennic, next on the list. He was only released last month, if I'm correct, guys. It was only just came out, I think, around the time of our last list. There was about 100 or so. I think 100 or so just had that. Yep. We now have 3,500. I love my boy Krennic. I wouldn't put an Omicron on him, though. At the moment, I think it's a luxury one. I don't love it. I can see why people have done luxury. But I think people have done it because they probably just like Krennic or they like their Empire, yeah?
I'm a dark side guy through and through, and Krennic's pretty far down on the list still.
Yeah.
I'm looking at other TW ones before I'm looking at his for GAC.
Yeah,
because, he's riding the bench.
I've got to take Death Trooper off my Iden team.
Exactly. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
and then what's the team I'm building around Krennic?
Yeah,
definitely going to be a 3v3 one. It's not. It's definitely
100% 3v3.
Definitely one you don't need to put on right now.
Yeah. It could definitely be from like a C Rush account. If somebody's starting out and they're like, all right, I'm going for Sith Eternal. That means I'm gonna get access to Sidious for his Omicron. I'm gonna get access to Krennic for his Omicron. That way I have 2 of these relic characters that I can at least find some use for now that they have Omicrons.
Spot on. Absolutely. Starkiller has about 5K in total. when it comes to the Omicrons. Someone asked in chat, boys, if I can ask you, Lego, if you don't mind, you probably really only need 2 out of those 3, realistically, that are most usable. I mean, it's good to put all 3 on, make no mistake. But the unique you want, and I think is it the repulse that you want as well? Are they the 2 that you need, or is it the force? I think
to be honest, you really only need the unique.
You only need the unique. Yeah.
Honestly,
And
you can.
the luxury
decide,
is the force throw. I think that
you can
does
honestly
the
decide.
lock
I
heal
put
immunity.
I put the second one on, but I probably didn't need to do it.
Fair enough.
I think the second special. If I just bring up
That's
my newly Relic 9 Star Killer.
Yeah.
In the game, Repulse is the second special, which dispels all buffs on all enemies. That's probably better than the than While Unleashed, dispel all buffs on all allies, and I liked that one because if I got to Unleashed and they didn't kill everything, I wanted that one to be able to do some more than just
makes sense.
Fair enough.
Being able to dispel all buffs.
Let's move on to the TB list, guys, and Territory War as well. So let's get over to that list as well. We do have we got the TB ones here. Rolo, 29,000 have Rolo. Karth, 19,000. Kyle, 6.5, and IPD, 1,000. Not many for IPD there.
I am very, very, very impressed with the Rolo, Omi and TB. Seeing our boy GMD, he ran a Rolo team, included Kyle as well, and it was just wrecking fools. He went through all 4 waves, got hit 1 time, got attacked 3 times. 2 of those they had blind, so it just never took a turn. There was just a small issue. I think there might be a little bug with the Rolo Omi. Whenever he would get into wave 4, one of his characters randomly on his team would stop gaining the bonus turn meter. So I don't know if it's just something strange going on or what, but it looks still pretty good. I like it a lot.
Fair enough. So yeah, I'm surprised Kyle is that low. Kyle's a ripper, but again, it just must be a lot of people just don't have him yet.
Character.
Yeah,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Karth has that many. I don't know where you're using him.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're using him. Half of his team is on the other TB.
It's true. Half of them just not there. Absolutely. Let's move on now to Territory War. These are important. Phasma. Phasma number 1.
We're kind of familiar with these.
Yeah. Phasma number 1. Not a surprise. An outstanding Omicron. Definitely one to do, especially if you haven't got Dad Bod Boba yet. You'd be going straight after Phasma.
Oh, I like Phasma a lot. She can definitely punch up depending on the comp you run her with. Depending on the kind of stuff you see on defense as well. Depending on your range, you could even throw it on defense towards the back zones, kind of catch some people off guard. Lots of different things you can do with the Phasma Omicron. I really like the viability of it.
I like it. It's fantastic. I'm surprised Hair is at number 2. I'm really surprised.
That shocked me, dude.
Yeah.
50,000 for Phoenix.
Yeah, for Phoenix.
The starter team.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
But that's the thing. It's a starter team. It's a team that pretty much everyone that plays this game has.
So it's just a convenience thing because everyone has it, so chuck it on.
It's one of those, it's just a high number of teams. It's just bound that a high number of players will put the Omicron on. Because you gotta remember this accounts for every single player basically in the game. That's on Swabber.gg. You've got range. The range of basically 0 GP to what are we approaching 11?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people.
That's true. A lot of people don't have access to half of this.
The top 5% don't put Hera on.
Yeah,
but they've got all the new ones. They're putting all the new Omicrons on. Everyone else,
right?
Are only going to put Omicrons on teams that they have.
Right. We're doing the Dad Bod Bobas. We're doing the Idens. We're doing the Dash.
Yeah, we're doing
they're doing Chirpa because they had the Ewoks for getting C-3PO.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's the team they're working on. So I guess it makes sense. It's one of those, I think it's a situation of, I have this team at gear 10, gear 11. let me throw an Omicron on it so it can do better in TW.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it makes sense.
Yep.
It just
I agree.
really shocked me to see that many.
Yep, no, I agree. Absolutely. Moving on now, Sidious at number 3, Mara Jade at number 4. Mara Jade's going to climb as more people get her. Make no mistake.
100%.
Mara Jade is going to go higher. Straight up. Take that to the bank. Really like Mara's one. Nebbit, my boy. We're having some fun with Nebbit at the moment, aren't we, Lego?
Yes, I had to build it.
I wish you guys could see me face palming right now.
Mate, you have no idea. You know what? It wasn't Heinzie that made me do it. I think TJ.
I told you it's a good thing, and you just said, screw you, Heinzie. But then someone else says, hey, you should do it. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Screw you, bro.
You want to know why? Because that guy
else.
actually knows what he's talking about.
Oh, get stuffed, Hershey, you mongrel. Straight up. You suck. Nebbit is something that at the moment, guys, we've got a bit of a competition in our live streams at the moment. We're on a bit of a sub-marathon. If we reach our achieved target, my Chief Nebbit will go to Relic 9. And Lego is really angry about the possibility of that happening right now. So is my guild leader, but hey, it is what it is. So straight up, Utini, bitches! Let's go. Straight up. Love our boy Urs. Hope you're well, brother, if you're out there listening. Boba Fett, again, a combined 11,000 Omicrons. Again, I assume, guys, it's availability of the character. That's why he's not higher.
I'm thinking so as well. You know, we're just getting back into conquests to where people are going to be able to unlock him again. You know, this is the 5th one he's available now.
Yeah.
So people should be getting him unlocked this one or next one. So I'd imagine next month we'd probably see that number climb a little bit more. I really think the lead is the most important one here.
Yeah.
Followed by the knee rockets.
Yeah, love the knee rockets. So good.
I found something weird. I saw some people talking the other day. They found that you can beat gas if you don't have the special, the first special Omicron.
Really?
But if you have it Omicron, it can actually make you lose.
Wow.
I haven't looked into exactly how, but it was some guys in Shadowlands that were talking about it. So I want to look a little more into that.
We'll come back to that because we'll talk about that next week. That's your job for this week. You got some homework to do, Hirsch. We'll hear about that more next week if it's a real thing or not.
It's all right. I'll rip a doobie and get on YouTube. I'll figure something out.
I love it. Embo, a little bit in between Boba. I like Embo. You know,
he was new.
Yeah, he's new. It's not bad. 3,600. A lot of people like chucking Embo on. I have a soft spot for all bounty hunters. You boys know that. I'm not disappointed at Embo being where he's at. I think he'll climb in time.
Make a joke. Not gonna make a joke.
No, don't. Make a joke. Let it go. Behave yourself.
Is it because he wears a hat? Because he's bald too?
He's got a lot of squishy spots. Anyway, move along.
Shut up, you flogs. You can help yourself.
A lot of soft spots.
Get stuffed. All right, moving right along. We've already talked Boba. Second sister.
Another new character.
She ain't there yet. We're waiting for the rest to turn up to see whether she's any good. At the moment, we're not sure. We think she's going to be Bad Batch quality in time. We really think it'll be at that level, but we're going to have to wait for some characters still to come along and see where that all stands. Night Sister, 80 Omicrons already. A pretty good tank, though. Limited use. I mean, she's good. Obviously,
she's thick.
She's thick. She's super thick. I've got her at about 150,000 protection, like really easy with like crap mods at the moment. Not difficult to do. So she's going to be pretty bloody solid. She'll be a brick wall. But
Omicron's on the lead.
I know. Yeah, it's in the wrong spot.
It's very odd.
She's not going to be the leader of that team.
No. I still personally think that they're going to go under Lord Vader. Yeah. I think there's going to be 4 of them. They're going to be the team for Lord Vader.
Fair enough.
That's why everybody's always been complaining recently about how Lord Vader's bad. Just need his right team.
Yeah, fair enough. Absolutely. So, guys, hit us up in the comments below. Let us know on that list. That is the official list. All the information comes off swigo.gg. We're not making numbers up. It's all off the actual site. So, guys, that's where we're at right now. We're in the middle of March. We'll be, of course, doing it again in the middle of April, and we'll see exactly where it ties in and see where the numbers are at the end of that one. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let us know in the comments below whether you have any of those, you like them, you hate them, any that you'll never do, some that you will be doing but not yet. When the characters are available, let us know. It'd be a heck of a lot of fun to hear what you guys think straight up. All right, guys, we need to talk, of course. We've got a big stream coming up this Friday night, US time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We have Crumb and Doja joining us here, right here, live. We're on Twitch right now recording this video. We do it every single week. We're going to be live on our Twitch stream. Link is below in the description. Go there, join up, hit the follow button, hit the reminder button to remind you when we go live. Check it out. You won't want to miss it. Fellas, I want your opinion, Hershey and Lego. What do you want me to ask the guys? What do we need to be talking about on this stream, mate? Because I'm super excited for it. I haven't spoken to Doja one-on-one on a stream yet. I'm actually a bit thrilled about doing that. It's going to be fun.
She can go first.
That's the thing. I have a lot of different questions. Kind of. I don't really know exactly where I want to go. That's really the problem.
Let rip. Come on. Let rip. This is the video. Come on. Go. Fire all cannons.
I guess really first and foremost, I'd want to know, are we going to get Marin? You know, that's just, that's for my soul. That's for my heart right there. You know, I want to know if they're going to continue to just to put Omicrons on these older characters, or are they going to be only going for new characters going forward?
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Like, I'd love to see a Night Sister with an Omicron.
Gee, didn't see that coming.
Of course, we're going back to sisters, but I mean, come on.
Oh, we just talked about his
hey, you know what else? Actually, give me a Savage rework.
Ooh,
we throw that at
I like that.
Give me a Savage rework.
Oh, that could be fun. I like that. That's not bad. Lego, what do you want me to ask, mate? What do you want me to ask him?
Yeah, I obviously a bit privy to what questions have already been sort of put down to be asked. So I won't go into sort of those, the pretty obvious ones, obviously the new fleet stuff, the shipment stuff, the stuff that have been controversial over the last few weeks. I know there are questions that have already been asked. My one is more, it's okay. What's the best way to phrase it? So we've now introduced characters that are in other Star Wars games. They've had their own stories within other Star Wars games. Could Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes ever get its own Star Wars story and therefore have its own Star Wars characters?
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
So obviously we've got Iden that's come from Battlefront. We've got Starkiller that's come from his game. We've got Dash. We've got
Kyle.
Who else did just come out? Second Sister.
Yep.
Kyle's they've all had so obviously those games Academy. Are all those games are based off a story that's been created for that game.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes has always been a game of just replicating. It's always just been what's in the movies, what's in the shows, all the canon stuff, and now they've only just crossed the line into, other licensed games that have had their own story. Could we ever get a mode which has a story where it builds a character that's literally Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes exclusive?
They're saying in chat they'd need a second laptop to do that. That's
cool.
Funny.
Like
they would, but it's a random question. I thought about it the other day and went, hey, that'd be a really cool one to ask.
It'd be cool to like make what we do in Swuggo going to play on the holotable, like make that part of something in canon. Make there be a holotable den in Mos Espa. And you go in there and you see some guys over there, smoking some spice, playing on the holotables, playing GAC against each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, you could have a character introduced to the game that looks like a real sexy Australian guy that wears a hat and glasses and stuff. He could just be epic in that game. He'd be just incredible, right?
Yeah, it's a playable character that is literally just in Star Wars Galaxy.
You can make Garza Whip be like a character that we get in Swuggo that you can only play in story
Swuggo. Background,
I like it.
And she owns the the bar that we've all been playing in our holotable, for the past 6 years.
A lot of people have been saying that she's actually the character that's in part of the tutorials, if I'm correct.
Well, I think she just looks like her.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I don't know if it's official because I doubt that connection was probably made that far back, but
yeah. Fair enough.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Do I honestly think that it will happen? Probably no, but
absolutely.
That was just a random thought that I had the other day. I was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if
I mean, we're going to be
Star Wars Galaxy
we're
Heroes
going to be
had its
talking about stuff like
exclusive
Ty
characters,
Echelon,
so-
right? Ty Echelon.
Yeah,
We're going
yeah.
to be talking about that sort of stuff. We're going to be
Yeah,
talking
the
about a lot of
enchilada.
interactions. We're going to be talking about things that you guys aren't happy with. We're going to be talking about, of course, the issue that everyone's got at the moment with the shipments. We're going to cover all of those. That's all
Yeah.
going to be covered. Don't worry about
Sometimes
that.
we can throw some fun questions in.
We'll definitely be doing that.
Are
Absolutely.
you you know what? Actually, I got a question that I really would like to ask them. Do they prefer pancakes or waffles?
Oh, I'll throw that in there. I do have a warm-up round. I can chuck it in there. I like that one. We'll come back to that one. Guys, let us know in the comments below what you want us to ask. And, of course, if you really want to get your question answered, go to the Discord server. Links below. Pop your question in there. If you go to our Discord server, there's actually a channel called Dev Questions. Put your question in there. We're going to group them all
Or you
together.
just
If there's
Tag
some
me,
good
ask
ones.
for my Venmo. I'll make sure it gets asked.
We're certainly going to... What's Venmo? I'm in Australia. Anyway, moving right along, right? Straight up. So let us know, guys. Jump in our Discord server and go and chuck some questions in there. We're picking out the best ones and we're going to ask them. So it's from you guys. We're going to ask the questions you want asked, not just us. So we're going to get straight after that one, of course. One thing that guys, we should always talk about, of course, they're mods. They're pretty important, right?
Oh, allegedly.
Yes.
You need some help. I know a guy.
Hey you. Yes, you. It's time to make you an offer that you just can't refuse. Pimpo's Account Services is the mod father who has helped countless players in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You can get your account remodded or build your account to be the most successful in all game modes. He's the man when it comes to understanding mods. If you don't use Pimpo, you're gonna get whacked. If you're interested in a full account remod, hit up Pimpo today via email at pimpomodfather@gmail.com or head to Discord at Pimpo #9337. Pimpo, he'll make you an offer on your mods you can't refuse, or you'll sleep with the fishes.
So, guys, go and see our boy Pimpo, of course. He'll look after you. Tell him Heinzie sent you. He'll charge you double. It's a joke. It's not true. He'll look after you, okay? Go and see him. He'll sort you out. This is one that I rolled this week, and I'm bloody happy with. This is a ripper,
You
okay?
suck, Heinzie.
Offense diamond.
You know, it's happiness, but it's also epic sadness because that speed's at 4 rolls.
I know. It's so close, but oh so far. But look at the offense in it. 5.5% as well. Offense. I like it. Potency and crit chance. All the fun secondaries you've got in there as well.
that's good.
But yeah, I was one
it's
off.
Good mod.
I was one off. So I tried my best.
Still a
but-
plus 20, and I hate you.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
that's fair. Absolutely.
Did I say that
Yeah,
already?
just another day at the office. That's not a surprise. Hershey, you had a good one as well this week. You had an absolute
Yeah,
cracker.
yeah.
26
I just got that.
speed,
Just got
baby.
that this morning off the GC
nice.
rewards. Shoo, baby. Yeah, man.
Crit chance,
I'll
health,
take that
and
speed.
of course it's got defense in there. Defense
Like, yeah,
percent.
it's hey, it
Sell
don't
it.
matter. It's 26 speed.
I agree. 26 speed.
I'll
Speed's
sell it.
king in this
It's
game,
not
mate.
28. I'm selling that bitch.
Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. That's a ripping mod. Well done. What do
Yeah,
you-
I didn't
what-
get any mods. so
What do
we
you,
can
what do
move
you,
on.
yeah, no. Lego had nothing because he's freaking useless. He's been too busy studying up on GAC instead of rolling mods. He needs to
Yes.
get back to that straight away. But fellas, let's talk about that. Let's get straight into talking about technical stuff. GAC, again, let's talk to an absolute superstar. Lego is in the top 10 globally right now as we speak, as we're filming this. He's about to go to war and take on an absolute legend at the moment very, very soon. So, Lego, now's a good time to ask, mate. Preparation, research, what's involved in general. Can you give some people out there some tips on what you do to prepare for
sure.
GAC battles, mate? I think a lot of people would like to get some insight and see what works and what doesn't, just to give them an idea.
So the absolute number one thing is mods.
Yes.
And I'm going to emphasize that. You need to have your mods set up exactly how you want them. If you go in with mods all over the place, you don't have the correct speeds, you're basically setting yourself up for a harder time. You've got to your
100%.
preparation, your defense planning is so much harder when you don't have your mods in the right spot. So make sure you got your mods in the right spot before you hit the join button. Obviously, GAC doesn't have a leave option like Territory War. That'd be one really good thing that they could put in.
Talking about it on Friday. It's on the list.
But
Good question.
yeah, make sure your mods are set. Now, I spend pretty much Oh, God, I hate to think how much time I spend tweaking my mods to min max everything.
I mean, I've seen you spend 4 to 6 hours before.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's about right. That's just the day before it starts.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, so having your mods set, number one thing. All right, once we're in and we're scouting your opponent, there's a lot of really cool bots out there. You've obviously got Hotbot running the compares. You've got that Omega bot running the compare, and the Omega bot is an amazing tool. It's able to show you what they put on defense, what they say for offense. Looking for tendencies in the last 2 weeks is crucial to setting a good defense. As soon as you pick up that they're doing the same thing, you then go straight on to swogger.gg and you have a look to see what their opponents are using against that. You're seeing, and then you're looking at what they're using for offense, and you go, okay, what team they like using a certain team against a certain team. How can I change my team? If I'm going to put that on defense, how can I change it so that that team might not be as effective? So a lot of planning, a lot of scouting, looking through. This can take as long as 2 hours to do, just to set your defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously
at the top end. I mean, we're talking the top end here.
Well,
This
that's
is
right.
what's
When
involved at
you're
the top
first
end.
in,
If you go up against a
well,
guy who again has mods everywhere, and most of the people in the mid to lower range Lego would probably just keep the same defense and just roll with it all the time. They're not going to change it, right? This is at the top end we're talking about right now, for sure.
Well, there's a lot of people that have their defense and they stick to it, and then they're very efficient in offense. That's a game plan. If that's how you want to play, that's perfectly fine. As long as you're happy doing the same defense all the time, and if you've got all the toys to play with on offense, then you can pretty much beat everything. I personally play a little heavier on defense.
A little.
Occasionally setting all 6 GLs and Starkiller on defense.
BDE.
Yeah, like
Love it.
I've got the enjoyment of trying to counter GLs without GLs. That's where I'm getting my enjoyment out of this game, man. So, there's always going to be two sides. There's going to be the efficiency, high offense players, and there's going to be the grindy defensive type players. And I would sit definitely on the defensive side. So,
Mate, you're far on that defensive end. I ride the line a little on the lighter end of the defense, but still pretty heavy on defense, like probably 4 GLs out of 6. You're wild sometimes. You'll go straight in without even looking and being like, all right, what's the plan? All right, 6 GL, Star Killer, DR, gas. Like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you using for offense? Nothing?
I love it.
Also, when you're scouting for your defense, you're looking to see if they've got teams like Jawas. So if they've got Jawas, it means they've got an easy Mon Mothma counter. You're looking at what Omicrons they have, whether they use it on offense or defense. Obviously, Starkiller, that is a big one. If they've got Starkiller or not, that can pretty much make or break the GAC most of the time, especially at the very, very top end where it's 9.5 million plus, or even as anywhere between 8.5 to 11. It's just
somewhere around there.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guy you're facing this round's like what, over 10, close to 11? Like he's over 11.
This guy's actually similar to me. He's about 9.8 as well. But
I thought he had one of the bigger ones.
No, I do. Kabuki and Loki in this bracket they're obviously the bigger accounts. Yeah.
Give it time.
Hopefully we'll get to play him in the next round. But,
Sounds good. So just quickly, when it comes to attack though, Lego, any idea on any tips on people in attack? Like what would they do? Do they just check counters? Like what would you recommend?
Well, obviously, the more time you spend on the defense, the more you learn about their defense as well. So the first thing you do is you open it up and you look and you see, they've done either exactly what you expected them to do, or they've changed it up. So then that's when you've got to make some different plans. I usually try and we try and plan for our offense while we're setting defense because we know what they're going to set, especially if they're a set and forget type player. You know what they're going to set on defense. As soon as you open the board up and it's exactly the same, you're like, yes, sweet. All you have to be careful of is if they're going to change it up in the back. If you need to save, then that's where it all comes to, the defense. The defense time is probably the most important part. It makes or breaks your GAC round.
It does.
If you're not saving enough for offense, then we're in for a tough offense day. But
100%.
if you planned well for defense, you should have more than enough for offense.
Yeah, cool. And we have some wild and wonderful bots in our server as well, guys, in the Discord server that are free to use. You can just drop in and use them. That'll help you scout your opponents and also let you know when you're getting attacked, which is pretty cool as well.
Prime bot is that's the one that tracks whether they attack, when they attack, and when they get banners,
how much
so
they got,
pinged,
what
when they
score
attack,
you get, all that sort of stuff. So, guys, go and check that out. They're completely free. They're in our Discord server. Jump in there and help yourself enjoy. If you need some help with it, jump in there and ask. We're happy to help.
And then,
if you're not sure.
Number one, the other really important thing, the last thing, if you're not sure on how to do something, don't be scared to ask.
Yes,
there are many smarter people than even me. I'm not smart. I'm just really good at following instructions and slowly learning all the counters myself. But there are so many people that know the ins and outs of all the little counters that are out there. Always ask if you're not sure. There's so many resources. Come to our server, ask a question. There's usually someone around.
Find a group of people that you hang out with. Find a group of people to jump on voice chat and do your gags together. An extra set of eyes on a battle can make or break it sometimes. If you're having, getting a little flustered, like what we're doing for Hansa here. We're not here to tell him exactly what to play or what to do. He just needs a little bit of reminder every now and then. Hey, that guy has foresight, or that guy has retribution. Something small like that.
Hit the special, do that sort of stuff.
Jump into the general chat in the server, send a message in there, say, hey, I'm gonna do my gag. Does anybody want to hang out and do it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
The last tip that I got though, just use the TJ signal.
Use the TJ signal.
Also, just remember, mods, and more mods. Super bloody important, people. More mods, the better.
Absolutely.
Just get them on there. 100%. Get your 6 dots on your important fleet.
Absolutely.
Do everything you can.
All right, let's get to our hot topic, boys. Let's get to a hot topic because we're moving along here. We've covered a lot. There's been a lot going on. Hot topic of the week, and this one is huge. Okay? This is the top 5 Star Wars moments of all. We've gone through and we've picked out our top 5 Star Wars moments. Hirsch, do you want to go first, brother?
I'll go ahead and rip them off.
Go for it, brother. Let me know. Let's go.
So in descending order.
Yep.
For me, what got me into Star Wars and hooked me in and really set my love for Star Wars. That's my 5. Number 5 is actually Talzin making Savage and Maul, kind of the combination thereof.
Sisters.
If you didn't know, of course, sisters. I'm a sister simp. I can't love. I got Darth Maul lightsaber. I'm a horny bastard. What can I say? Ahsoka saying to Maul, "I'm no Jedi." There in season 7 of Clone Wars was really massive for me. I'm also a big Ahsoka fan, so seeing her versus Maul was just incredible. That whole Siege of Mandalore was just insane to me. The whole story of Fives, specifically around his death and what he was trying to do for all his brothers, for all the clones. If you've seen any of the other videos, I love the Clone Wars. I love Attack of the Clones. Anything clones related, I'm a big clone fan too. So that one's definitely really important for me. Number 2 is going to be the pod race from episode 1, the Boonta Eve pod race. So that's really what I remember. As a kid, my first experience of Star Wars, as far back as I can remember, is going to the movie theater and feeling the whole seat rumbling as we're flying through the, Beggar's Canyon. All of that just is very iconic. And then, of course, the last one for me Probably gonna be a little controversial, but the most Star Wars moment of Star Wars is Obi-Wan to Anakin after he cut his arms and legs off, telling him that you were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Yeah.
That just like hits me in the soul. Again, it's that thing about my childhood that was Star Wars for me as a kid, and it just hard to get better than that for me.
I like it. Lego, your list, mate. Pretty good list there, Hirsch. Very, very nice, mate.
Yeah, so
Lego, hit me with it.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good Hirsch. That was a lot of them. I think there's one there. There's my first one. It's probably the earliest thing that I can remember from Star Wars. Was obviously that pod racing scene.
Oh man.
Obviously, we're a little bit younger than Heinzie, so that's sort of like our era of that. That's the first thing I can remember about Star Wars.
Is this your number 5 or is this your number 1? Is that your?
Well, this is 5.
This is 5. Okay, just checking.
Yeah, working my way down.
Okay.
Working my way down to the best.
Okay,
one.
so number 4.
Now, before I go any further, now we've already decided what we're doing, what we're going to talk about next week. I'm not going to give it away, but I had to remove some of mine so I could talk about it next week.
Okay.
If you listen to all our lists, you could probably figure out what's going to come next week.
There are some things that I wanted to put in this list, but I've left them out because we're going to talk about them next week. But my number 4 is Jedi Master Luke's Force projection, and probably the worst movie.
Really?
That is like,
you mean the
probably
shirt that I have on right
thing. That is probably the coolest thing ever. But like, let's be honest. That was obviously the best thing in the movie, was him being able to force project
100%.
Yeah,
that's
across
what
the universe.
That's why I'm wearing the shirt. I enjoyed the movie when I saw it. Like, there's parts of it I don't like, but that scene specifically, cut that out, take it away.
Yeah, that was really, really good. That showed the original trilogy didn't quite do enough to show how powerful Luke was, and I think that scene was really telling in how powerful Luke actually was as a Jedi. Because
absolutely
no one else basically could do that. So, so that was my number 4. Number 3 was right at the end of Clone Wars season 7, when Vader visited the site of the crash starship with the 501st on board.
Damn, that's another good one.
Saw Ahsoka's lightsabers on the ground, and the
bird flying over.
Yeah. That was really touching moment in Star Wars for me as well. Obviously one of the newer ones as well. There are so many good things that have come out, and even like Dave Filoni is a bloody legend. He just keeps coming out with good stuff as well. So there's heaps more that I could cover that he's done as well. But that was one that came to mind really quickly. Another one which is a bit weird that I remember is the "You may fire when ready."
You may fire when ready.
Obviously, Death Star, one of the most powerful weapons in the universe. The first time they used that in the movie to destroy a whole planet.
We're this close to greatness.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that just showed how powerful the Empire was at that time.
Yep.
And my most iconic moment is Darth Vader's hallway scene at the end of Rogue One.
That's a damn good one too.
That was the scene that really showed how powerful Darth Vader was. And
I like it.
Yeah, that scene still gives me chills.
It does. We still showcase it on the stream from time to time with some of the clips we do.
Oh yeah,
there are so many more, and I'm really looking forward to next week.
I'm literally I'm having different ones come to my head. I was like, you're saying stuff.
So stay tuned. Don't worry.
I tried to think outside the box with this list because I didn't want to just do the the standard stuff.
That's right. But no, we've got another real cool hot topic next week. Very, very similar style, but it's going to be a whole different topic. You'll love it. Hang on for that one. All right, my top 5. Let's go to my top 5. My top 5 starts at number 5. And fellas, there was a gap between 2005 and 2015, okay? There was the release of The Force Awakens at that point. And The moment I hear the garbage will do, and I hear da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you see the Falcon thinking, oh my God, it's happening! That was freaking awesome. And to see that thing fly again after 10 years, that made me tear, straight up. That there hit me, iconic, straight up. So that's my number 5, right? Number 4, Luke's hallway scene. That was epic as well in Mando recently. That seriously gave me chills. We sat with some of our Patreons, our supporters at the time. We all watched that together when it went down, when it uploaded live. And there was tears and there was just elation. It was like, oh my God, this is happening. We've all seen the reactions all over YouTube, right? It was just absolutely epic. So that's my number 4. Number 3. Followed up with Vader's hallway scene. Straight up. Vader's hallway scene as well was my number 3 from Rogue One. One of the best Star Wars movies ever made. Undisputed. Fight me, bro. Let's go. That was absolutely 100%. Epic. Loved it.
Ain't no fighting you here, brother.
Number 2 for me is simple. I was around at the time, not a spring chicken as you guys know, but I actually did see Return of the Jedi live in the theaters when it was released. That was around my time. When I was about 8 or 9 years old, that was my time, right? I saw Darth Vader's face revealed when his mask came off. That to me was like, oh my God! Like that.
Man, I just got cold chills. You explaining it.
You know,
like that.
Like it was just like as a kid, it was like, oh my God, look at him! Like that's what he looks like. That was absolutely huge back in the day. Absolutely massive, straight up. And of course, my number 1. I am your father. Enough said. There's no reason to go any further than that. That was just huge. Massive, massive thrill. Not many people saw that coming. It was pretty freaking cool. So that's my number 1. But we got another really cool hot topic next week. Fight me on it, guys. Get in there. Pop your comments in. Let us know your best Star Wars moments of all time. Let us know. Pop me in the comments. We'd love to hear what you guys say. And we'll have a look at them and we'll see if there's any we missed. It would be really, really cool to chat about. Guys, thank you so much, fellas. Hirsch, always a pleasure, mate. A pleasure. Blah, 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 blah. Can't even talk. Matt Damon. Can't even talk, right? Straight up. Hirsch, have fun on the Sons of Tatooine. It's good to see you, brother. We'll be back again next week. Thanks for joining us. Always fun, bro. Thanks so much. Awesome.
Oh, man. Always good, brother. Always good to be around. Quit talking about my sister's pleather pants.
And Lego, good luck, mate. Go kick some tail. Have fun. Fly the flag for us all, mate. And don't suck.
I will.
Have fun.
I will, and I will.
Hit the subscribe button, guys, please. It really helps us grow the channel. We're pushing for 10K. Give us the thumbs up. Hit the comments. Let us know what you guys think. We'll see you, of course, on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, live, Twitch. Description's below.
Anyway, there.
Yeah, it's there somewhere. Hit the description down there.
Come and sub to Heinzie. We want him to have a Relic 9 Chief Nabbit.
God help us all. It'll be crazy, crazy stuff, guys. We'll see you on Twitch, 10 p.m. Eastern. Galactic Legend Heinzie, not hard to find. Come and join us there. Going to be a hell of a good time. You will not want to miss this stream. I've said it time and time again, and it hasn't changed. Love you guys. Bye.